Welcome to Sponsored by Nobody. This week, sponsored by Sex. It's in the City. It is January 2022, and you're listening to Leaves in the Jungle, Season 2, Episode 10. In this game, we will be using Wildsea, world setting, and system. I am Ian the Firefly, and we have...
Austin playing Tzitzi-Yaku, the Jennifer?
Yes. That's okay. We all clearly have watched several episodes of Sex and the City to prepare for this, so we clearly know what we're doing. It's not like none of us have seen a single episode.
Tzitzi, I feel like you're probably the Charlotte, if I had to guess.
That's it.
Again, never seen the whole episode. Which?
Tzitzi Charlotte. There we go.
Tzitzi Charlotte.
Tzitzi Charlotte. Here we go.
I'm Bev playing Rook. I think the Miranda.
That's more names than I know on this show.
I've also got Wikipedia in front of me just to make sure that I'm not screwing up the names. We're nerds, did you know?
Hi, I'm Dylan. I will be playing Samantha.
Yeah, you will.
I'm Jonathan, and I'll be playing as Lorelai Gilmore, the grandmother.
Does that
Excellent.
make you the gilf of the party?
Yes.
I'm okay with this.
Oh, I also play as Belt, the slug person.
Excellent. You know what? We're just gonna hop right in here because again, we're prepped for this episode. We did lots of research. We definitely we do research here at Sponsored by Nobody. We take our podcasting very seriously. Yeah. I definitely didn't hit a wall today and have a mild concussion. That's not a thing I have. Don't worry about that, listeners.
It is 11 o'clock my time. If anybody tells me that I do not take this seriously, I will fight them. I will lose that fight, but I will fight them.
I'll have my honor and nothing else.
Gowron would give me a respectful nod.
I'm proud of your honesty.
While announcing my opponent's victory.
Excellent.
At least he died with honor.
Yes. So last episode, you guys found yourself on the City of Many Ways, also known as the City of the Lost, the Traveling City, the Pathway of Somewhere. You know, it goes by many names, but it's a city where travelers go to kind of lose themselves in a different world, in a different time. And,
Are there apple trees everywhere?
Yes.
Would you say they're big apples?
I mean, they're not as big as the big carrots outside, but there's big apples too. Yeah.
Excellent. A big apple city, so to speak.
Yeah, and really large carrots that, just kind of... I'm sure you can picture what two big apples and a really large carrot,
Delicious pie?
Yeah, you make pie with it. What else are you thinking of? Yeah.
Would you say that this is the twice-named city?
Yeah. Oh, at least. Sometimes you need to really dig in deep on the names and stuff and really just go in there full.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, I'm going to start telling people, spreading the news, as it were.
Yeah. You got to spread it,
I want to be a part of it.
Exactly. But yeah, so you guys made it to this wonderful
tell if these
city.
references are going over your head or not.
You guys made it to this wonderful city. Some might even say the city is a character unto itself.
There we go.
In fact, those people would be correct, because this city is technically on the back of a living snail and moving across the Wildsea. So it is definitely a character.
So you would say that the city never sleeps.
Oh, it never sleeps. It doesn't. I mean, except when it takes a little nap, because snails get tired.
Snails get tired.
So it's also the city of dreams. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's mixed metaphors here. It's sometimes the city is just a city, and other times it's a giant snail. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, so you're at the city of many ways. You're at your usual little coffee house. You guys have a usual little coffee house that you go to here.
We've never been here before.
We've just been here, but we just got this feeling that it's like this is the usual spot for day drinking.
Do you want to say that we've been here for like a couple of days, but like haven't done anything worth a montage?
Honestly, you guys have probably been here like a month and nothing has been done worth a montage. You guys have you guys got here and they gave you these things called a mimosa, and the whole month just disappeared. I don't know what happened. It was
we got exposed to brunch.
Yeah.
We've just been eating brunch the whole time. I don't know how that is canonically possible to eat brunch all day, but we found a way.
I mean, my friend's wife found a way.
The snail just moves with the sun, and it's constantly brunch.
But the nightlife, I guess that's the shady side of the snail.
Yeah. You just go to the shady side. Okay. But yeah, you're at your usual spot having coffee. What are you guys chatting about? Who's done something scandalous recently? Because I mean, this is the city of scandals. Scandalous.
Well, I feel like before we get into the scandals, I mean, like Belt needs to give some kind of inner monologue exposition about, thoughts, feelings, themes, events.
Oh, no. I'm Lorelei Senior.
Okay. We're doing this episode with no Carrie?
Carrie doesn't exist. Carrie was a figment of your imagination all along. Carrie's the name of the squirrel.
Going simultaneously.
Here, I'll sing the Sex and the City song. There are places I remember.
No, we can't.
I had sex in the city over there in.
Is that actually the song?
On the subway.
Although none of us know to confidently say no.
I'm genuinely curious now.
Thank you, Jonathan. That was fantastic.
That wasn't even the Gilmore Girls song. That was that one song by that one guy who wrote the song on the piano.
What?
He was one of the Beatles.
Paul McCartney?
There you go. No, he's one of the dead ones.
John Lennon?
Yeah.
What, did you say one of the John Lennons? How many John Lennons are?
I was trying not to say one of the dead ones because that's extremely insensitive, and I am sorry that it sucks that he died. I don't respect the fact that he wrote that song on the other song. You know what? Never mind. We're not here to talk about the Beatles. We're here to talk about Sex and the City.
The Sex and the City girls.
So, anyways, at Tuke's Diner.
Are they a quadruped? Are they the Sex and the City girls? Are they just a quadruped? Is it one life form with 4 limbs?
I think we just go. Well, there is the theory that they're all just Carrie's imagination.
You get me drunk enough, and we could be one being with four bodies.
The beast with the number of backs.
The beast.
But anyway, scandals.
1,000 backs. Excellent. Yeah. No, you guys, you're sitting at your regular brunch place, chatting, doing your usual thing. And, yeah, it's a lovely day. It's a lovely time. The weather's nice. The apples are large. The carrots are larger. Yeah. The peaches are round and juicy. I don't know what more you want from me here.
I notice as we're chatting about absolutely nothing, trying to overcome the complete something that we just went through before. I
Would
noticed
account for a lot of the day drinking.
some fancy yet familiar art on the walls. I swear it's from my earlier days at the gallery.
Oh no.
Is that a signature on it?
Oh no.
Kind of gesture over with belt.
Yeah, it is. And Belt goes over to it and signs it.
I made this.
It's mine now.
I thought I recognized it. I made this.
But Belt signs it. Belt signs it in such a way that the original signature is still legible.
One of the patrons looks over and sees you signing it, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, an artist! Guys! Oh, so cool, so cool."
I'm happy
about
to
we could
find
market
somebody
that?
who appreciates the finer things in life.
Ooh, they give you like a little wink.
He's using his flirt power.
That's another notch in his belt.
Belt winks back and, with one of his ice knocks.
They kind of like, yeah, oh, definitely. I'm picturing it's not a wink. I'm like, you know how slugs can like retract their eyes? I'm picturing you like retract it into your self and like put it out. Like that's you winking.
So it's like that, but sexy.
Yeah. Oh, gorgeously like it goes. It slowly goes in, slowly comes out. You can really see it elongating. You know. Yeah. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still soft.
I love your ways.
They kind of motion you to one of the doors, and you know what's gonna happen.
We're getting picked up.
The whole group?
Well, I mean, they kind of look over the whole group.
I've always wanted to know my friends better.
They're like, maybe not the whole group. They're like,
Rook size and goes, oh,
yeah. They kind of like walk away. They're like, that's maybe another time.
Coward. Belt slashes across the T to finish signing his name.
Excellent.
I kind of like nod them off with salute them with my drink on their way, and it's like, yeah, well, you know, I bet we're not missing much.
Hey, now, there's no need to be rude. They're already. Yeah, I don't know. Belt does a witty retort.
There's an exceptional need to be rude. Is my witty retort.
Do we get a sense of what species that the winking gentle person is?
They were let's call them a
Leaf shepherd.
Yeah, sure, a leaf shepherd.
Not gonna lie, that sounds hot. But I default on playing druids in most tabletops, so
yeah, they're a leaf shepherd.
I did some tabletop gaming once, if you know what I mean.
Ooh, like 5e or.
I mean,
with
5Ds.
With a lot of role playing involved.
I'll always let a farm get a hand on me. Oh. I don't think I've ever made somebody make that noise before.
I hear that a lot.
I can't believe you say that to me.
Help! Can we get a plot hook here? We're drowning.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll go with that guy if you want.
No.
They left.
One of the waiters comes over, and it's like, "Oh, you guys, you just missed him. He was here. The big guy, you know, the one with all the personality. He was
Why
here."
would they let... Why was Dokus off the ship?
I just kind of turned to the waiter and I'm like, I'm sorry, have we ever talked before? Not to be rude, just you're talking like we all know what we're talking about here, and I have been day drinking all brunch long, which has apparently been a week and a half, so I genuinely don't know who you are. or what you're referring to.
She doesn't.
I don't.
The waiter's a frog person, and they're just like, oh my. And they do like one of those like big tongue lick things, and they're just like, we talk all the time, girl, and you, like, I can't even believe this. Whatever.
You can't?
I wanted you...
We talk all the time and you can't?
I was trying to warn you that he's here, but whatever.
Who's he?
I guess I don't mean anything to you guys. I'm just
not
girl.
that.
the
I'm
girl
just
who brings you drinks.
Lucille, don't be like that. No, it's okay. She's just having one of her, like, vertebrate moments. Don't take it personally.
I just
No, we love you.
like this wounded death glare, like both like the anger is coming from a sense of like trying to semble pride, but behind that it's just like my eyes just fully say, "You brought that up?"
Absolutely, every time. All right, so I'm gonna hush you, and I'm gonna comfort Lucille.
I single tear behind you.
No, she's fabulous. I can we just need to get along here.
Yeah, no, Lucille's fully like she's sitting with you guys, and
I
she's
have
having
no
a drink.
problem with Lucille. It's you brought spines into this.
Do frogs have spines?
Yeah,
Is that a
absolutely.
thing?
Lucille's a vertebrate, but you don't see her making a huge scene about me just making an offhanded comment. You like certain things are part of my personality.
You've been in the engine room too long. You need to get out more.
Mostly talk to bees. It's not just factually.
You've just made my point. My sting? You've made my sting.
What?
Yeah.
Did she?
So, anyway, like I was saying, he's here, and you guys just have figured you should know. She's drinking a mimosa with you guys, and in the background you just hear boss, Lucille, back to work. This is the 10th time in the last 5 minutes. Oh yeah, sorry boss, sorry. And she goes back to work.
That's an average of once every 30 seconds. That's pretty good.
We're irresistible.
You see her like on her way back to like go to behind the bar. She sits down at another table, grabs one of their drinks, and just starts drinking it with them.
Oh, I was gonna say she walks away, but like the hypnotic patterns on her back make us forget who she is.
Oh
so
yeah,
in 30 seconds she's gonna walk back, and we're just gonna be like, "What? Who are you?"
Okay,
yes,
so
I love it. So yeah, no, she sits down, grabs a drink, and you guys completely forget who Lucille is.
Oh my gosh. Okay, but we do remember what we were told about there being some Mr. Big Person.
Yeah,
okay.
You could say he's a big deal.
Okay, so knowing that I'm probably just like been in this malaise of drunkenness, can I do some kind of like sense or study check to see if I wrote any notes on my forearm? As I am known to do if I'm trying to document something I don't want to forget while drunk.
I mean, yeah, I've seen a movie on that. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so what let's see. Sensors, skill of meticulous recording and focused investigation. So yeah, study would probably be the one to do.
Oh yeah.
And then I'm going to put sharps into that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Anything else for me, or just those?
I'm debating whether take a cut because you're drunk.
Okay. Well, I'd say at this point I'm buzzed. I'm morning buzzed.
Belt's been in the background topping up your drink.
Never mind. I'm a little drunk.
Felt has definitely been doing that.
Nice. Like I just kind of reach over to my glass and there's just this slight ooze on it that I'm not sure where it's come from. Also looking for notes on that. But you said take a cut?
Yeah, take a cut. So
okay. Too bad, because one of those was a 6. That's going to be a 3 with a twist.
A 3 with a twist. So that's a fail. You know what? I got both of these here. So the fail is you don't know who Mr. Big Guy is, Mr. Important. But you do know the twist is you do have written on your hand Mr. Big equals sex magnet.
That's all I needed to know.
So I just turned to the other guys and I'm like, okay, so like, this is what's written here, and not gonna lie, as a gear rabbit, this whole magnet thing sounds very interesting, and I'm feeling, not gonna lie, that kind of almost too full from having a lot of brunch and booze. And, like, maybe I need to go, like, walk it off just around the block. And I'm like, I'm down for an adventure to go figure out what this means, if anybody else wants to come.
Yeah, I'll come.
Cool.
Long.
Anybody else?
Yes, we're all coming.
Yeah, I assume the whole group goes with you guys.
All right.
I kind of, like, stumble to my feet. I've got this weird orange tinge because I've been imbibing in mimosas under Rook's suggestion.
Nice.
A few of your spiders are like trying to crawl out of the glass to get back to you, and they're just like stumbling on the table, like trying to work their way back to being part of your body.
One of them is
like
just
a foot. I've lost like a foot, and I'm like walking and got like the look of Yosemite Sam with like a perfect arch across my legs. As I haven't quite figured out how to get back to my normal shape quite yet.
Excellent.
All right. So I briskly walk out into the open air, just on the sidewalk outside this cafe, and realize I have no clue where to start.
That fresh air hits you like a brick wall. Like, you know when you're a little bit drunk and you're in the club and it's loud and you're having a good time, and then you go outside and it's cold and there's lights on and you're just like, there's no noise other, like, yeah, it hits you like a brick wall.
All right,
Except
I stumble
it's brunch
back.
and it's morning and you actually feel
bright.
Yeah, it's bright. Yeah.
Stumble backwards onto whoever was standing immediately behind me. Whichever one of that it was.
Yeah. It catches you.
Appreciate it.
Oh.
That was actually quite nice. You're very spongy and receptive. I appreciate
thank
this.
you.
Yeah, no, that was nice. Thank you. All right. Get going and stand there and look up and down the sidewalk, hands on my hips, going, I don't know what I'm doing.
Jisan hailed you a cab, so the cab shows up, and the four of you
What is
hop
a cab in this world?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. It is a guy, or a person, I should say, with a little cart that they push. And
reverse
they just push it
rickshaw,
around.
let's go.
Yeah, it's a reverse rickshaw because a rickshaw would be too simple. They just push it around.
Nice.
Yeah. They haven't learned the finer intricacies. Exactly. There's a lot of accidents in this city, especially on hills. Anytime you go like down a hill, the driver's just like, well, I guess I lost my cab.
I guess I'll die.
Well, I guess they'll die.
Yeah,
Maybe there's a driver. Wait, no. Okay, so maybe there's a driver waiting on top of the hill. So when the driver gets to the top, another driver carries the rickshaw down the hill.
Like one driver standing at the front of it, like trying to stop it from going too fast.
Yeah, and then they get to the bottom of the hill, and then like another driver will take over.
Yeah.
So there's constantly trading who's at the top and who's at the bottom of the hills.
Yep. Yeah, that's perfect. It's a great system. It works super efficiently. Yeah. So the four of you take a cab.
Nice.
And
did they ask us where we're going?
They just start going somewhere. You're welcome to see where they take you, or you're welcome to give them directions.
I just look at the others and shrug.
I don't suppose you know where the sex magnet is.
Yeah, take us to the sex magnet.
We are definitely going to a strip club now.
My parents got a little bit too loud, so other people on the street kind of give me that weird look.
I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I should be finding that attraction quite strong. I don't, but it seems like a fun thing to boast.
A little while later, the cab driver drops you off at a club. There's like a building, and it's got a large magnet on the door, and it says "sex magnet."
Can this club please be right next to another club called the Secondary Location?
Yes, definitely.
No, it's not a club. It's a speakeasy.
Yeah, no. In the there's like a little door off to the side of the sex magnet, and it has Secondary Location, and it's got one of those like little eye shutters on the door.
Password.
Yeah.
Nice.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So we are drawn into the sex magnet.
Yeah, you guys are welcome to walk in.
Actually, I feel the gear on my belt just like pulling me in that direction. Like, well, okay.
Yeah.
I've got like zippers and like all sorts of metal gear on me, and I just kind of feel myself being like, guys. All right.
Yeah. You walk in. It is the strip club. Like it's a strip club. Let's get real here.
Has anybody else seen Tuca and Birdie?
Ian, I have never been to a strip club, and I have no concept of what it is. Can you please explain what a strip club is for us?
Of course. You're more than welcome. Let me paint a word picture.
Oh, hold on. I didn't click the 18+ button. I gotta put on mute. I'm a wee baby.
So as you walk in, there's just all types of genitals flailing about.
Oh man! Flowers blooming everywhere.
Yeah, flowers blooming everywhere. Whatever the heck frogs have, and slugs.
Penises.
I know.
Different
corkscrews.
penises.
Yeah,
Ooh,
corkscrews.
ducks.
Yeah, ducks. There's some ducks in here. There's on the main stage. There's 2 nudibranchs penis jousting because that's what they do. Cool fact. Look it up. Use Google. I believe in you. It's
on a safe
pretty crazy.
You don't need duck penises in your algorithm.
No,
Trust me, guys. I've been there. You don't want that.
Excellent. So yeah, no, it's
Wholesome.
It's a good time. There's people serving drinks and food. They have a really good brunch buffet here.
Oh my god!
Hey guys, look, they got mimosas.
As is tradition.
I'm reading up on slug mating. It's kind of awesome.
I mean, it probably is. Like, again, nudibranchs. Look up nudibranchs mating. It's really weird and awesome.
So, like, nudibranchs mating, awesome.
Yeah.
Slugs are hermaphrodites, but they, let's see. Their penises get bigger than, or almost bigger than themselves because a lot of the stuff, like the fluids inside of them, go into that instead.
Man, I'm like the only person here who can't quit the same problem.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. And then they wrap around to form a chandelier formation.
Huh.
I require more explanation.
It's
I
actually
require less. I require negative explanation.
Well, like, usually you're like, I'm going to look this up, and it's a horror show, or in this, it's like, wow, that actually looks like a cool flower or something. Neat.
It's like that scene from Dragon Ball Z Abridged where Nappa's watching the insect people breed.
Yeah.
Oh, Vegeta, it's so weird.
I want to swing on the chandelier.
Yeah, that is definitely playing while some slugs are doing that. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. That's a thing.
I drink heavily.
I drink to remember.
I don't.
I just learned how to drink to forget.
All right, so after getting a couple handfuls of brunch, I'm like, okay, On a mission. Immediately go to the bartender, and I point to the thing on my wrist like, any idea what this means?
The bartender looks at you and goes, you're here every day asking me the same question.
Did this just become Momento? Checks body for other writing.
Roll away. Roll study.
How much is that? 4? We agreed 4 on this. Am I sober enough to get to not be cut?
No. How much clothing are you taking off? Depends on how much you get a cut.
Check other arm at this point.
Okay.
Because I'm still very comfortable with my spiny, bony body.
That's fair.
I'm in a strip club, so I feel extra inadequate.
Take two cuts.
2 cuts? It's more cuts than before.
I know, I'm sorry.
My insecurity leads to a lot of cuts. That is a 4.
It's a 4. Okay, that's a conflict.
All right.
You see on your other arm, it says just the word yes.
Yes, this is Momento? No. How did we go from Sex in the City to Momento? Okay, well now I'm taking off a boot and looking at the bottom of my right foot.
This is Andy.
Yes, it does. It says Andy.
I turn to the bartender and I look at him and I go, Andy?
He goes, yeah, babe. How you doing?
What the okay, can I quickly get like a sense on what that how you doing means? Like, is that like, hey, I'm just messing with you because I'm your friend, or I know more than you think I do about you in ways. Also, can you describe Andy to me, just so I, get a picture?
Yeah.
I no matter what, I picture like you know when you see like a bartender guy and he's got no shirt but a vest button up on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Yeah, got some of that.
Yeah. He's a really, really muscular flamingo.
Okay.
He's got a tie. He's got like a little vest on, but you can see his abs through the vest.
Wow.
Yeah. It's great. He's got long, gorgeous flamingo legs, a nice sharp beak. That's a flamingo thing, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he's just like, yeah, I'm Andy. And that's my name on your foot. Yeah.
Okay. I just kind of like, yeah, what does that how you doing mean? Is that like, are we just friends?
Just bang the bird.
I just go,
do it. He's hot.
Rub some aloe on it.
Quit sabotaging your chances and just go for it.
I just kind of like, how do you not realize by now that all I do is self-sabotage?
Don't worry. You can self-sabotage us all night long if you want.
I mean, you can't really say no to that.
Look at him and I'm
You get the pink.
I don't know what that means. Okay. You know what? Moving on. Do you know who Big Man is? I don't know. It seemed like a good idea at the time to figure out who this is. Points to arm again.
Andy looks at you, and he goes, yeah, I know who Mr. Big is. Everybody knows who Mr. Big is. He'll be on in a minute. Don't worry.
Wait, what?
The lights all dim as like as the music kind of fades and people just get into like chairs and benches and all the seating around, and the main stage lights up and the music starts and it's like doom doom, and now Mr. Big to the stage as a small roundish kind of mushroom walks up on stage.
Is it who I think it is?
It is who you think it is.
Oh dang!
Portobello is on the stage and he starts dancing.
I'll be outside. I need a smoke. And I just walk outside. I can't handle this. Seeing them here now? Question mark? So many complicated feelings.
Yeah, I got some myself. And Belt goes up to the stage and throws acorns.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't know if that's currency. You just throw them.
As we say in Canada, you make it hail.
Yeah. I'm sure that's the thing that Canadians say.
The sad part is it kind of is.
You can't just throw ones at people in Canada. It hurts so bad.
I was imagining you like throwing like loonies at people or something.
That's what we're getting at here.
Oh, that's right, because you have coined ones that you actually use.
Yes.
Oh, that's perfect.
And twos.
Yeah,
No. If you want to make it rain, it's at least $5 a bill, and that gets expensive quickly.
We make it hail in Canada.
I love this. Yep. I love this so much.
Yep.
I'm so happy now.
This has been your cultural note of the day.
I'm so happy. I'm just going to take a belt and park him into a spinning chandelier.
Excellent.
Canadian heritage moments.
Also to the stage too. Still be the same.
Sorry, Canada joke.
Who knew house hippos could be so sexy?
Yeah, there's a house hippo in the background, for sure. For sure.
I'm crying over here.
Excellent. Yeah, you guys inside are welcome to watch the show of a lifetime as Portobello just dances, gyrates, pulsates, and all of the eights all over the stage. And Jisan, you went outside?
No, I'm back inside, and now I'm like drinking heavily and being like, your moves aren't that good. I've got better moves. What do you got that I don't?
As you say this, the lights, he kind of stops mid-dance, and he just points over at you, and he finger curls, beckoning you to the stage.
I burst from my clothing like an overripe shell.
And the crowd just goes wild. The whole crowd just screams. Yeah. And the two of you, I'm assuming, roll. What would it be? Let's see here. Roll. That is an old sheet.
It's gonna be Grace,
flourish?
whatever it is.
Yeah, it's gonna be Flourish. Roll Flourish.
Absolutely. I will.
And add an advantage to this because Portobello is working with you. He's not working against you here.
Quick question.
He wants to come together.
Are we talking? Is there a cage? Are there poles? Is there only one pole that they're kind of half fighting over? What do we got?
Oh, it's one pole and they're both working it very well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, and you said advantage on that too?
Yeah.
So 5?
Yeah.
I feel like also you get slight advantage on your pole work for having that third arm.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. Yeah, you can get an extra dice for that.
Regardless, we got a 6 with a twist.
Boom. The twist is your very twisty.
6 with the twist. Yeah, a 6 with the twist. So you and Portobello put on a show of a lifetime to the point. The twist is the whole crowd explodes with excitement at the same time. Everybody's just overjoyed. It is a momentous occasion. Fireworks
this is more
are
than
in
just,
the air.
This is true art.
Yeah, it's true art. This is like it is so much art that Belt gets up and signs you afterwards.
Belt definitely does. Belt also like encourages other people to sign.
Oh yeah, you're covered in signatures.
Belt is nothing if not an enabler.
Nice.
Gosh, that's dark, considering the last episode.
Yes, and
Portobello, my mortal enemy. You are now my deepest friend forever. I'm glad we worked that out through the power of dance, in the way that only the power of dance can convey true feelings.
This fair. He's crying. He looks at you. He's like, I always knew we could come together. I didn't know it would be this exciting and this explosive.
Just spore prints all over the walls.
It's a friggin' Jackson Pollock in here.
Don't make it weird, guys.
We're not the ones who did those dance moves.
Also,
You guys made it weird.
at this point, it's been weird. We're not making it anything.
Just merely existing through it, hoping to come out the other side. Hoping this next leap will be our next leap home.
you know it's funny because like Belt is also hoping to come out the other side. I don't know. What's happening here? What is
So confused.
And yet roused.
Excellent.
slightly?
Yeah. You guys, I mean, the lights kind of dim, like, they were already dim, but they undim, but not to the point where, like, the lights are on, but back to the point where it's, like, regular lighting in here. And the regular, like, all the other stages, like, dancers come out and start dancing and doing their thing, and you guys are all sitting around a table with some drinks. Portobello's there and his whole crew.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So I turn to Portobello and I'm like, "So," points to Arm. Is this you? Were you the one who was at the place earlier where the frog told us you were here? Are you this guy?
He looks at you. Yeah, you guys come here every Tuesday, and we do, like, the same thing. You guys are really... I mean... these
Fun?
You guys gotta stop drinking mimosas, I think.
Oh yeah, we've been taking these real hard.
We've all got in front of us.
He just said something highly criminal. I'm gonna like narrow my eyes at him extremely narrow.
Oh hey, I think I remember this part.
Yeah, Captain Buzzkill over here, Mr. Big, if that's even your real name, which I probably am pretty sure that it maybe isn't. I down the rest of my mimosa.
He's like, you know that stuff's just hallucinogens that the snail kicks out, right? It's just straight hallucinogens. It's like LSD water.
Wait,
Do you have
what?
a problem with snail juice?
I mean,
The slug says,
No.
narrowing an eye stalk.
no, no. As he's like drinking a mimosa himself, he's like, I just think you guys are used to different drugs and maybe don't want to mix. Like, you guys are getting kind of a combo pack here going on. And
I don't know what you're talking about. He says as he like just
I just
reaches over and like gets some Jisan spores and just drops them into his drink. And then
Just like reaching
rubs
into
it
your
onto
purse.
rubs it onto his semi-permeable forehead.
I mean, just listen, you guys. Like, please listen. I'm worried about you. I mean, Rook, take off your other boot.
I take off the other boot and stare at my foot.
Your foot says listen. The word listen is written on it. He's like, see, you guys, you keep tattooing things on Rook, and it's not in her best interest, okay?
I look at Rook's back. Is there anything like that we tattooed on Rook's back?
Oh, well, I'm wearing balls, so you can't see those.
Okay.
You have to ask, dude.
I'm sorry. I thought that like I've lost track of who took off what. So I'm like,
So far, all I've taken off are like some sleeves and some boots.
okay.
Fair.
We haven't even gotten to torso.
Then the Rook is like looking at, or Belt is looking at Rook's back, like,
I'm just picturing you have like an ink pen in your hand as you're looking at her back.
I just look over and I scoot over and I'm like, "What you doing?"
I'm wondering if you wrote anything on your back that we would eventually find out about in the future.
Well, now I'm curious.
I know, right?
Do you lift the back of your shirt up?
I am sitting there like, you know that like meme of like the person doing the math in front of their eyes kind of a thing?
Yeah.
I'm doing that. Not that you guys have any clue, but like, I'm like, my dang curiosity. I have to know, but I don't want to disrobe in front of people. But I can't see my own back, so I have to if I'm going to know. But if I do that, then they're all going to see where my stupid spine is, and like I'm
Like,
trying.
are you worried about your spine?
No, I have.
It is.
Problem.
Is what they
Just,
would
like,
judge
gyrating.
you on.
Well, no, Rook has body insecurity. She never talks about it, but she really, really does. And
So I will
she's
say-
at a strip club right now.
So I will say, Belt will not do this without permission, but Belt is definitely asking permission.
I'm like staring, continuing to do that math, and I said, "Okay, just does anybody have a blanket?"
No, Belt just like looks down your collar.
On the back.
Well, I guess I unzip the overalls and I got my shirt and I just kind of like do like the thing where you like reach over and like kind of like pull at the top of the neck to like kind of like, but it's like barely raised half an inch up my back.
On your back, it reads, "Stop tattooing me, you idiots."
What does it say?
Really...
I put down the tattoo gun and I'm just like, oh,
You think she'd
that's
maybe
my
put one on
handwriting.
her arm or something?
These are tattoos, not pen. I thought they were pen.
I mean, we started in pen, but they kept washing up.
Pour
Wait,
it on
why
my.
do I know that?
Weeks at a time.
I'm gonna like. There might also be like the beginning of a signature from Belt, but like Rook's
just a beat.
Rook or somebody stopped him before he could finish the
Just
signature.
like slapped his hands, like, "Hey, wait, what the fuck are you doing?"
It just says
At
best.
some point,
No, it says
yeah.
because you didn't finish the E. It just says boof.
At some point he tried. Belt sees that and is like, "Huh, nice."
Oh my god.
It's fine. Your next
Excellent.
shedding, and you'll get rid of them, right?
I just look at him and I start crying.
Belt will like look at his own body too.
Yeah, there's.
I'll roll some dice.
Go ahead.
What
Roll.
what are we using here?
Roll study, and yeah, how much clothing are you taking off to look on your body?
Belt. Study. Belt isn't ashamed of anything.
That's fair.
So like Belt will shed whatever needs. He'll
Yeah.
keep going until he finds something.
That's
How about
fair. Okay. So roll dice with advantage for study.
that? Ooh. What does advantage mean? Oh, with an advantage die. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's gonna be with veils for ciphers. So 3d6. That's a 6.
That's a 6. Excellent. Yeah, you start like taking some clothes off, and you find on your back it says, "I can tattoo people too. Neener neener ha 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 Rook."
I just
See anything?
shyly glowing with pride at myself.
It's like that tattoo scene from like Scary Movie 2.
Oh my god.
So if your names are on each other, if you technically signed each other, does that mean that you're like married?
No, it means that Rook's an artist. It's completely different.
You both own
You're
each
both
other, though.
artists.
You're both
No,
each other's intellectual
listen.
property.
Artists don't own the pieces that they commit themselves to.
Yeah, death of the author, man.
I mean, it is a really good way to die, to claim the art piece. For instance, hey, Rook, I own you now. What are you gonna do about it?
And I just turned around, pull out gun and point it at him.
No, Rook.
See?
Rook,
Definitely author.
This is a perfect moment to demonstrate what you would do to him on a certain person. Think, Rook. Think. You can do this.
Okay, there's
You know
several
what? Yeah.
options in my mind, but I'm not sure which one you want me to go with.
Rook, you just messaged me.
Oh, I grab the nearest cup of mimosa and I dump it on Tzitzi and I slap him in the face. And I turn to you and I say, I call it the hurricane.
I look up on the ground, even more orange than I was before. Just completely orange in the face.
Bill puts another dose of Jisan spores into his mimosa and hands it to Rook and goes, hey, can I get rid of those?
I say, sure, and I do it.
Of all the
It's
weathers
fun.
that survived, that one's the most shocking.
Thank you.
Like, some of the other people start coming up to you and being like, hurricane, hurricane, as you, like, start just dumping and slapping people. It's great.
It's like
There's a
bukkake
line.
of mimosas in the middle of the day.
As I'm doing this, I'm realizing just how much rage I have pent up over just the events of my life, and I'm like, and after like the sixth person, I like have to stop it and be like, no, I need to stop. This is too much rage.
Rook, heal a mire.
Keep going.
Heal a mire as your ancestors cheer you on for the needless violence you are portraying.
Can I feel a different mire for getting their approval?
I mean, you can heal a mire and then take a mire because of it. Yes, you're welcome to do that.
No. Oh wait, it's rare that my boxes are empty.
I'm
fair.
fleecing the line while she's slapping people. I'm quickly setting up like, hey, this ain't a charity. Like, come on, man, we have mimosas to buy. Like, hey, what do you got in your pockets? Like, holding out on me.
When Rook is like, oh, okay, I need a break. Belt is like, you have to let somebody put a hurricane tattoo on you.
I just kind of look at him and I'm like, you know what? That's actually awesome. And I just kind of like lift up like my shirt just in the stomach to get like one of those like rib cage like down to the stomach tattoos, and I say, go for it.
On your ribs?
Oh, hell yeah.
On your ribs, already written there is, I am the hurricane. I am the storm. Fear me.
Well, now she's getting an actual drawing of a hurricane.
Yeah, get the drawing to go around it, you know, like incorporate it so it looks cool. And I just turn to him and I'm like, you know what? Sign it.
Showmanship, performance. Dazzle.
Excellent.
Yeah, Belt signs it.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. Excellent.
All right. Yeah.
This is what Sex in the City's like, right?
This is. I
We should do a
again.
rewatch podcast about Sex in the City.
This is for the fans.
This is what they wanted.
Oh my God.
I mean, I assume it's what they wanted, unless they email us otherwise. Fans, email.
Is
Like,
there anybody else
subscribe.
there?
Unless you write in and let us know how badly we've screwed up, we have no idea, and then this will just keep happening.
It's called enabling, guys. You need to call us out.
It's enriching my fan fiction.
We're just
So it
having.
I can't.
So I just kind of taken up the drink and I just turned to Portobello and Screw and I'm like, okay, not gonna lie, like finding you this quickly was a little disappointing. Does anybody else have any tattoos for like treasure hunts?
Is anyone else gonna search for tattoos?
I don't have like.
Belt.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Belt's eye stalks like go to like both Tzitzi and Jisan.
I turn around and reveal my back, which has like a giant Japanese style depiction of like an angry god. You know what I mean? Like coming down from the mountain. Like
Oh no, I had that before.
like a hardcore yakuza.
It's a hardcore like Yakuza angry mountain god, and it's holding in its hand a jar of allspice. And your back is the chart. Or, yeah, you were needing a chart because you have the whisper, correct? Yeah, you have to whisper all the places. You needed a chart. Your back, like the back tattoo itself, is the chart all Spice God.
Okay,
Waterworld is gonna.
Yeah. Scraps instantly starts licking it and sniffing it. Like, just like lapping it up like it's delicious. Yeah, Scraps has been here the whole time.
I drink another mimosa and block him out of my existence.
Does Scraps have any tattoos?
Yeah. I just like, grab like a dog like just under like the front paws and just like hold up so you can get big belly rub. I just kind of hold him up for everybody to check and be like, does it say anything?
It says Scraps, eater of food, devourer of worlds. I like belly rubs.
Very good boy. But it's like shaved into him.
Yeah.
I want to say something like Rub Life, but like I don't want it to be Rub Life, but like something involving tummy rubs that isn't involving like, you know.
Yeah.
We'll just say it, masturbation.
That's fair.
Wrenches over benches.
I don't see what fishing has to do with this.
Excellent.
I could see Rook having that on like her calf or something by now. Wrenches over benches is awesome.
So for mine,
yeah,
I'm gonna when I drop my cloak. I'm very like orange. I'm very orange now. But like I spread my arms and like a flying squirrel. I've got like these like Charlotte's Web style like Greek depictions of like the events of over the last like month and a half as we've been mimosa'd out.
What is this? The Hangover?
No.
As you like spread your arms out, like this tapestry of webs falls down, depicting, as you said, the whole month, and all the like crazy debauchery and ridiculousness, and yeah, just the good times you guys have been having.
I want to say that at some point one of us said, "Oh, hey, no, I guess you can't tattoo a spider." Tzitzi said, "Oh, yeah," and thus his spiders got started on this.
Yeah. Also, if you look closely at your little spiders, some of your spiders have tattoos that say "Told you so" on them. Just very tiny tattoos.
Those guys get to live forever. They've been blessed by the ink gods.
Excellent. And I think after realizing the wild time that this was, you guys head back to your ship, staggering, spinning a little bit, and find
we get on the wrong one.
Oh yeah, you definitely get on the wrong ones, and you fully panic because you can't find the kids.
Just like kicking random doors down.
We search
the kids, or Lucas, or the tree,
like within an hour of you guys like running around the ship, screaming, like throwing things, kicking doors.
Was there anything on the ship?
Oh yeah, there's people freaking out and yelling at you, but you're just ignoring them. And like all of a sudden you guys all find yourself on the top deck holding mimosas going, "Where are the children?" And you look over and the ship parked right beside yours has the kids just staring at you. like just blank stares. And Doka's just like picking them up and walking them back inside the boat.
Good time.
Yeah, your four mommies are drunk. We're going inside. Thanks, Uncle Docus.
At least we know we have someone responsible.
Yeah, no, they're
feed the 10 wolves before you go to bed, kids.
They're good kids.
As Docus turns around and walks away, the word "responsible" is tattooed on his back and spelled very incorrectly.
I think it might have just been Docus's turn to watch the kids.
We're
not aware of that. As we go into the ship, we actually have like a chart.
There's a big mom calendar, like right as you walk into the staircase to get down to the lower decks.
Yeah.
It's got like their dentist appointments and play dates.
We don't know what dentists are, but that word is there.
Yeah.
I mean, you found old mom stickers there. It has to be something important.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got like teeth on them, so you assume that a dentist appointment means like
The kids have teeth.
when the kids get teeth. That you put a sticker when they get a tooth, or when their tooth gets like when they get any tooth. Like if they kill something and steal a tooth from it, they get a sticker that says dentist.
Nice.
Like
Ardents are like
One of
sharks,
us-
right?
Yeah.
yeah.
I turned to him and I'm like, yeah. Quickly checking my own teeth because I have no idea what happens if I lose one of these.
Your teeth are fine. They are
Yay.
intact.
Smile.
Excellent. Yeah, you guys can pull out.
Yeah.
And
We don't.
And yeah, it takes you a little maneuvering. You have to go in and out a little bit and really work it to get out of there. But once you get out, you can continue on your way. And yeah, I think we'll end the session there with you guys leaving the city of many ways off in the distance behind you as you start sobering up a little bit and the horizon beckons. Just like barrels of mimosas down in cargo bay.
Can we put that as a thing?
Yeah, each of you can take a specimen mug of mimosa.
Nice. Can I also throw something out there that I wanted to use as a twist, but I thought of it later and then the opportunity didn't come up?
Yeah, go for it.
Unbeknownst to any of us, there is a tattoo on my ass.
Excellent.
And that's the mystery.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Well, someone did get some action, but who? We'll never know.
Next time on Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball Z.
So we all took away from this was aftercare.
Sorry, it was what was it of mimosa? A flagon or
A flagon, a flask, a mug, whatever kind of
Going with
a
mug.
bottle.
I called mine an emergency mimosa because that's when I'm going to need it.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
he just drinks it regularly. He'd be like, what? The emergency is called breakfast?
Excellent.
As soon as breakfast is over, it's brunch territory.
And oh, go ahead.
Can I have my mimosa become an orange scented like track? It's like anti-insected because I've been so soaked in orange.
Oh yeah, you can call it call it Brunchaholic and put 2 boxes on it. Yeah. And on that note, as you guys sail off, the wild seas and snails behind you, we're gonna end the session. I was Ian the Firefly, and I definitely have watched Sex in the City. As you
I
can tell.
was Samantha the Spider. No, I was Charlotte the Spider. I was Charlotte the Spider.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely going to remember this forever.
Right? I'm Bev playing the notepad.
I'm Dylan playing Jisan, the thing that I was. I don't know.
I'm Jonathan playing Belt, the chaperone who should not be a chaperone.
Excellent. And we are sponsored by nobody. Signing off.